Hello, welcome to the Westerson show. Today we're gonna talk about the silicone rings. I had a comment from a guy, and he was wanting me to talk about the silicone rings. There's two types of silicone rings out there. You can get a Qualo ring, or well, actually there's three different kinds. Actually, you can get the $2.88 ones at $2.88 ones at Walmart. You can get a Qualo ring, which costs you a little bit more, anywhere from around, depending on what you get on it, engravings and stuff like that. Kind of costs a little bit more. They usually average between around, 15 to, $50, or, some maybe even higher. The ring I have on is not a Walmart or a Qualo ring. It is a groove ring. The groove rings allow more, they're designed a little bit better to me than the Qualo rings are. The groove ring allows air and stuff to go through the grooves on the inside, as you can tell, or to let air flow in to keep bacteria and stuff, and to keep your fingers drier underneath. It's a lot easier to to maintain them. What got me on them was, I was going to order a Qualo ring at first, and then I seen an ad on YouTube, and I saw it also on TV and stuff about the groove ring. Well, I was like, well, I'll look it up, and now I believe 100% in a groove ring. To me, they're a lot better. I mean, I don't judge anything until I tried it. The ones like you get at Walmart, they are like a Qualo ring pretty much, because they're solid silicone on the inside and out. They don't have the grooves in them. They're just, and you can tell the difference. Like whenever I had my Walmart brand one on, I would feel like when I washed my hands, you could feel like a lot of the water and soap staying underneath it, like it didn't come out. So you'd have to take it off all the time and dry your fingers and clean yourself, and you have to clean the ring up. But what got me interested in this silicone rings was they, if you get it snagged on something, like if you're working or something, it stretches. Well, if it gets caught, it'll stretch and stretch until it gets to its limitation, and then it'll snap. So that way it don't kill your finger. It don't cut your finger off like a titanium or a metal wedding band would do. And I believe honestly that a silicone ring is a great thing for a working man. I really enjoy my rubber silicone ring. I really enjoy it. It's very comfortable on your finger. But I will give you some advice. If you wear a whatever size metal ring you wear, you might want to go either like maybe a half to a little size up from your metal ring when you go to a silicone ring, because they are made just a little bit smaller. Now, I bought like a 14 at Walmart, and that is the exact size of my finger, and it was actually a little loose. So some of them, like this groove ring's a 14. Now the Qualo rings, a buddy of mine, he believes in nothing but Qualo rings, and he said that he gets the size bigger. So he's like, I think he's like a size 11 or 12. So he got, you know, a size bigger. So he was a size 11, he got a 12. He was 12, he got a size 13. Because they made theirs a little smaller. Well, this groove ring is a size 14, exactly what my metal band was. It's not too tight. It slips right on and off very easily, as you can tell, pretty easily. Slide on, slide off. It's a really, I mean, it's dependable. You ain't got to worry about scuffing it up or nothing like that. I mean, it's going to, you know, it'll eventually, you know, rot away if you don't take care of it. Like, you know, I take mine off and I'll clean it every now and then, kind of keep it where it's nice and kind of shiny and stays good, where the silicone won't crack as easy. I honestly think that a groove ring is better than a Qualo or a Walmart brand. Now I paid $40 for mine because mine is it's a Georgia Bulldog, because I mean that's my favorite college team is Georgia Bulldogs, and I stand behind my Bulldogs. I love watching them play, even though they ain't like, you know, big professional, you know, National League, you know, but they are one of my favorite football teams. I don't really get into football, but this is one of the teams I love. But that's pretty much my review. That's pretty much my opinion on the rings. Everybody's got different ones, but I encourage anybody that works in any kind of manufacturing, or they work in like what I do. I pull cable. You're up in the ceiling a lot. You got a lot of things like snag, you know, a ring or something get caught on, or if you're deer hunting and you come down out of your stand, branch catch, you know, like one of them stubs on that tree catches or something. I encourage you to, you know, go to a silicone ring, because I mean it'll snap before, you know, it either slices your finger off or cuts your finger or whatever. Because my metal ring, I have snagged it a couple times and I have cut my finger with the ring, and it's not no fun thing. So it's not a Qualo ring, but it's a groove ring. And so you can go online to groovering.com or Groove Life. They do have a nice little fun group thing where it's called Groove Life. Look around. They got camo. They've got, you know, college teams. They've got veteran rings. They have just regular standard wedding bands. They have female, you know, they have women's, men's. I mean, they all sorts of rings. You can get thick ones like I've got, or thinner ones, or a little bit thinner than mine is, for men and women. American flags. I mean, you name it, they've got it. And you can get just about any design. You can get engravings on the inside, on the outside, whatever you want. And I think it's like $10 more for an engraving on the inside, I believe is what it is. And but I mean, they all come looking like little grooves, and they have groove right here written on the inside. They have a little design on the back of the ring, a little groove ring design, and then if you had a design like I have here, I got a bulldog on there. Really, really dependable. I've had it for probably, I think I've had it for about 6 months, I want to say now, give or take. But I've enjoyed it. It don't cut circulation off like you think. I mean, as long as you get your size, you're good. If it's, I mean, and they also send you a coupon with your ring, and it comes in a nice little fancy groove ring case. You know, it's usually a 10 with the ring sitting in there with a little window, a little round window, so you can see the ring in there when you get it. It'll come in a little yellow package. I mean, it's nice. I mean, and they, like I said, they send you a coupon. I think it's like 10 or 15% off or something like that on your next ring or whatever. So, yeah, I would encourage any person out there that actually works to invest in a silicone ring, whether it's Qualo or whether it's Groove, or just a Walmart brand. I would encourage you to, you know, get you a silicone ring if you're a working man. Even those out there that like to go hunting or fishing, you know, and you ain't a working man, or, you know, whatever. I mean, a silicone ring's still good for you because, I mean, you're a sportsman or something like that. It's worth buying. Like I said, I paid about $40 for mine because it's a college ring. It's got a college team anyway, and so, I mean, you're gonna pay more for, you know, for the college rings and stuff like that. But most of the Groove rings are, you know, unless they got them on clearance or whatever, are usually about $35 to $36 originally, and then whatever you want added, you know, is additional. I believe I had free shipping too. Free shipping. You know, I didn't have to pay for no shipping. You know, depending on how much your ring is. So yeah, that's all about my little Groove ring here. I appreciate the suggestion, and I'm glad I had this feller interested in my ring. That was pretty cool. And if y'all have any more questions, or you have any concerns, or want to know if you want to give me an idea for my next show, please let me know. Comment, hit that old subscribe button and that bell button for me. Hit that like button on this video. I'd be more than glad to, you know, review whatever you suggest. Just give me some ideas. I mean, I would love to see that more people getting interested in asking me questions. Feel free to ask me anything you want. I'll try to, you know, answer to my best ability, and if you want me to review something, I'll try to get to it as soon as I possibly can, to review it for you and, you know, kind of give you my opinion of it. I appreciate everything, and I appreciate all my subscribers and all the people who watch me. Y'all have a great and wonderful, and God bless you all.